Sponsored by Fletcher's Flies, along with Salt Rights and Industry Portage.
Yo, what's going on? This is Tanaka of Wish4Fish. Springtime is here. I was out on the Beaverkill yesterday, and the hatches have begun. Yesterday, it's mostly on springtime in Beaverkill. You have Caddis, Quill Gordons, Blue Quill, and Hendricksons. Although it was mostly Caddis hatch. But they weren't taking... It was just so many Caddis, it was ridiculous. It was like super swarm. So they weren't taking the surface, mostly because there's just so many of them, and obviously they don't want to waste their energy trying to chase them down at the top when they're flying away. So they were taking emergers. So definitely, if you're going, be prepared with some emergers. I was using everything from beadhead emergers to even I used the CDC rabbit's hair emerger. I was kind of doing like a little bit subsurface. A technique that worked really well for me was I was sending out some Quill Gordon dries, and then I would purposely just tug on it a little bit and get it subsurface. That did really well for me as well. Yesterday was just one of those days. It was just super frustrating. I literally missed, like, right when I got there, I missed 3 fish. Oh my God. Throughout the day, fish just kept getting unbuttoned, man. And it's just one of those things. So a good tip that I have for you is that, mostly you usually fish upstream, but that's another thing that I've noticed throughout the years is that setting the hook with the downstream presentation tends to come unbuttoned a little bit easier than setting the hook from upstream. Keep that in mind. If you think about it, the fish's mouth is here, and if you're downstream, you're literally just going to pull it out of its mouth, and the hook has to be just right to catch it. If you think about the anatomy of a mouth, and you're coming downstream, the fly's coming this way. When it closes its mouth, you're going to probably set the hook on the fish's mouth easier. A fish coming unbuttoned happens, man. It happens to the best of us, and happens to all of us. It's just something that you really can't help. Don't get discouraged. I even had, the funny thing is I felt like, I was like, maybe, and you start to question yourself, am I setting the hook hard enough? And so then I, was like, you know what, I want to set the hook a little harder. And what happens? Psh, snapped off. But the cool thing is yesterday is that I saw a fish that was rising. I put on a Caddis emerger, caught the fish, or actually I hooked the fish, snapped my line, and about 10 minutes later I caught the same fish on dry. It had the hook still attached to its mouth. So, it goes to show, they talk about spooked fish. Some fish, even so they get spooked. This fish was hooked. I even, fought him for a while, and still he, started feeding again with the hook in its mouth. So that was cool. That's never happened to me before. And it was good to see that he was back feeding again that quickly. So even so, most of the fish were caught on the Caddis emergers. I did have some luck with some Quill Gordons on some dries. So, be prepared. For hatch reports or even stream reports for the Beaverkill, you definitely want to check out the Beaverkill Angler. I particularly like their site because they update every day. So if you're up there, go check those guys out. It's a great shop. They have everything that you could possibly want. And like I said, their stream updates are really good. They tell you what's hatching. They tell you, the water water level, water temperature, you know, everything you pretty much need to know to get your day started. Yesterday was a crazy day on the water. It was like Animal Kingdom out there. I was running into snakes. Saw a frog orgy for the first time. I also saw my first sculpin. I was wondering if they had sculpin in that river, and sure enough they do. Saw a salamander, saw a beaver, I saw a mink. You know, that's one thing I enjoy about being, you know, especially in a remote area like the BK. You know, just a couple hours away from New York City, man, you know, just up in the Catskills. You get to see all kinds of animal life, man. You know, I mean, last year I saw a bear. So it was pretty awesome. But anyway, hope you guys enjoy some spring action on the Beaverkill. See you guys in the water. Oh, yes. Nice brownie. Nice brownie. Beauty bow. Oh yeah. Got this on the pheasant tail. Beadhead pheasant tail. Okay. Whew. So we are here at a frog orgy. Look at this frog orgy. Boom, frog. 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 Oh my god. He just attacked my camera. More importantly, frogs humping each other. Frog orgy. Frog orgy over there. Underwater orgy. So, if you're a frog, I'd come hang out at the Beaverkill, because this is where it's at, dude. Get some serious action over here. Rabbit's hair merger. I see some rising trout right there, right in front of that little rock. Ooh. Got him. Oh yeah. Come on. Come on. This was sipping earlier, and I hooked it with this Caddis emerger right here, and it broke me off. But I waited about 10 minutes, and he was back feeding in that same lane. Got my fly back. Beauty. Okay, let this guy go. Yeah, he's right here. Woo! Ah!
Gone now.
He's not gone, he's right here. Oh, there he is, right here. I can see him right there. He's coming out. He's coming out. He's coming out here. There he is. He popped out. Yeah. Ooh! He's not venomous! Ooh!
He's not, but I'm not trying to get bit.
There you go. Snaky, snaky! Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I'm gonna put on a blue quill. I just saw trout take a mayfly off the surface. He's definitely a mayfly on the surface. I saw the tent wings. Okay, there's another one right there. Oh yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, yes. Whew. Beauty. Beauty take. Beauty. Beauty fish. Caught this beauty brownie on the super pupa. Yeah, this guy go.
Hey, what's going on everyone? Thanks for watching. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do, because I'm constantly updating new footage all the time. So you can do so by clicking this right here. Also, check out our website at www.wish4fishtv.com. You could also follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Wish4Fish TV. Thanks a lot, guys, and catch you guys on the water.